My name is Tuxford Turner, and today I'm going to teach you how to make yourself a friend for the apocalypse. Now, ideally, the first ingredient would be an actual human being. That said, a lot of us are stuck inside. We don't have access to human beings, or the human beings we spend time around tend to get on our nerves a bit too much. So, what you're gonna wanna do to make an artificial friend who will never let you down is to grab a nice, big, strong backbone. You need something that's going to support your friend so that your friend can be able to support you in these months to come. You don't want a friend without a strong backbone because they will let you down when the food runs out and you need to start hunting and gathering. I got this piece of scrap wood off of an old bed frame. We have some reclaimed screws in the wood right there in that lovely area. Don't go out foraging. Find whatever you can inside your own home. Other options, broom handles work fantastically. This is going to be the backbone for our friends. If you have access to cardboard, this is going to be a really fantastic foundational material for your experiment. I'm going to think about what kind of friend I would like to have in a time like this. I want a friend who's fun-loving, who's loyal, who's not going to abandon me like I would probably abandon my roommates if the water turned off. I want a friend who's willing to shoot me in the face if I get bitten by a zombie and I need to be put down. Robert wouldn't do that, but this friend will. So you're going to want to think about that. With our actual real-life friends, we don't tend to get to choose the head shape of our friend, but since you are the god of this friend can be whoever you want. So I'm going to go with sort of a squarish head shape with... This is a terrible marker for this. So I'm going to go with a bit of a squarish head shape that comes down into a sharp chin there. You can go with whatever head shape makes you feel the most protected when you're stuck inside for the next year and a half. You're then going to want to trace the body of your friend all the way down. That's great, I'm loving that. I'm going to take a second to cut it out. As you're making your friend, it's just as important to consider the metaphysical construction of your new friend as much as the physical construction of your friend. As much as I'm thinking about the strength of the corrugation of the cardboard, I'm also thinking about the strength of character of my friend here. So now I have to wonder, how tall do I want this friend to be? Do I want this friend to tower above me? Do I want to feel supported and safe under this friend? Do I want to be held, or do I want to hold this friend? Are we in a type of relationship where we even would have that level of physicality? Are we not ready for that yet? It's something to think about. Real quick, I'm just freeing up the arms of my friend so that they can hug me and tell me everything's okay. I love you. It's gonna be okay. Now, to dress my friend, I've decided to go with a plaid shirt. I want something that really makes me feel like this friend is kind and loving. Maybe like a Minnesotan person would be. Go nuts while making your friend. This is your chance to manipulate something into being exactly what you want it to be. I'm using temporary adhesives because I want my friend to be able to change whenever I decide I don't like something about them. Horrifying. I've decided to bust out a bit of my personal makeup supply. Just because I don't have the emotional energy to cover up my dark circles in the depths of my despair doesn't mean that my new best friend shouldn't look gorgeous. Look at those lashes. We want to be protecting our friend in the pandemic as much as we're protecting ourselves. My friend can't wash their hands because they would disintegrate, being cardboard. So I am going to give them a set of hands. Generally, you want to be fairly conservative with rubber gloves, but in this situation, it feels necessary to keep my friend safe. Our friend is getting close. A few final touches. Now that brings us to our final step of creating our friend. This is one of the most important steps. It's the one we mentioned earlier, installing the backbone in your friend. This is the opportunity for you to install whatever hopes, dreams, metaphysical realities, existential nightmares, childhood traumas, adulthood traumas, fear of beans, fear of spiders in your beans, relational issues, undiagnosed disorders, diagnosed disorders that may be manifesting in ways they don't yet understand, political views, political extremism, hatred of government, hatred of self, hatred of others, hatred of the outdoors, implicit racism, explicit racism, implicit sexism, explicit sexism, the horror of being self-aware, and sensitivity to dairy products that your friend might have. So there you have it. I've installed the backbone. I've also added a party popper so that they're fun at parties. My roommate should be coming home from the grocery store soon. Let's see what they think of their new replacement. So it's been about 2 days and it's looking like my new friend here is fitting real well into our little family. If you're stuck at home alone or you're getting sick of the people you live with, take some time, sit down, get some materials, imbue a piece of cardboard with the soul of a human being. Thanks so much for watching. Have fun making yourself a friend for the apocalypse.